guys, happy Monday. I want to give you an update on the Destash number 2. So Destash number 2, let me give you an update on that. This is what is left from that Destash. Man, guys, can I just tell you, I tell you this every time, but you guys rock these Destashes, completely rock them. And you kept me on my toes last night. I'm telling you, I could have sold those, which ones? The trim, the Avriel. There were so many of these. I could have sold about 40 times. I'm not joking. The emails were insane, insane. So this is what is left. These are things that had been, actually, I think there's only one thing in here that had not been wanted, but it was never paid for. So all of these had been requested. So if you're one of those that had requested them, you need to go ahead and pay. I am going to leave this open only until noon. So at noon, I'm closing it down because I just want to get everything shipped out of here and try to film the last Destash and get that up this evening. Well, early afternoon, evening. I don't want to stay up. I was so tired last night, guys. Good gravy, I was tired. All right, so this is what is left. I had been asked to show a couple of these, so I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to sit down. I'm having my coffee while I talk to you guys this morning. It's early. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 maybe. I'm not sure the clock in here stopped working. And I haven't crawled up to get a battery in it yet. So, happy Monday. All right, so this is what's left. And I want to get everything packaged up. I've already got a scheduled pickup for today at 4 for Destash 1 and 2. So that's great. And yeah, and I'd like to go ahead and film if I can. I would like to go ahead and film the, I've got my printer on. That's why you saw the lights buzz. I need a new printer, I think. I want to go ahead and see if I can film the last Destash today. All right, that's my goal, and see if I can be that ambitious. All right, so this didn't even get any. Nobody seemed to be interested in, or I missed it. I'm not sure which. By the way, guys, if you place comments under the video saying you wanted something, that's not how I work. That's not how this works. You've got to email me, and then I go by first email, by whenever it comes into me. And I understand some of you thought your email should have been first. I have to go by what I see. That's the only thing I can do, right? But I don't respond to the comments underneath the videos at all. I read them, yes, and then I wait to see if there is an email to follow up with it. And if there is, then of course you would be first, but if there's not an email, then I don't respond at all, okay? So all of the information for you to contact me is always below, as well as the rules, and so there's that. All right, so this first one was called Spellbinder Cupcakes. Now this was the latest in the June Small Die of the Month Club. If you belong to the club and you get it monthly, then you get a discount. If not, when they go on sale, it's $15.99. Okay, so that's what you need to know. This is going to be when if you're not part of the kit, it's going to be $15 roughly, somewhere right in there. This is the large cupcake, and it is super cute. There's a lot you can do with it if you want to do some edging and, you know, use your distress inks and make it look pretty. So there was that, and then the 3 sets of apples. Now, what I use these apples for, because they're kind of generic apples, right? What I used them for was 2 things. There were 2 different things I did with them. One, I made little teacher note cards. Right now, I used just very cheap paper for this to cut this out for you guys so that I wasn't wasting my cardstock. But I just left this little edge off, and it made a super cute little note card for teachers. This is so cute as a teacher note card. You can layer them up to have your red apple and then have a little white note on the inside. Put it with use it as a tag on the gifts for your teachers. Super, super adorable. The other thing I used them for was I did the same thing, and I made a banner out of them also for a teacher. So the banner hung up, and it had different ABCs going across it. right? And it made a beautiful banner. So there's that. The cupcake. I'm going to spend a little more time with you guys today because I'm not sleepy. I didn't go to sleep until, I don't know, maybe 11, but okay, so the cupcake comes in pieces. So here is your base. It's got a nice detail on it. The top part, you can, you know, with all Spellbinders dies, you can emboss them. I did not emboss it, so you can just kind of see the shininess. If I had embossed it, this would be more pronounced because it's got little swirls in the frosting. So then there's your frosting. I'm going to have to turn that printer off because it's killing my eyes. Hold on, guys. Okay. You get the frosting. I did the candle in the same color, which was really silly. But here's the candle and the flame. Super cute. And then for your cupcake, you get 2 little accessories to doll it up a little bit. But you could use whatever you have in your stash. You get a little flower. And then you get this flower trim, which again, if you embossed it, which I didn't, if you emboss it, then you get the detail of the flower. And it's like on a little chain. And that can go right around your cupcake like that. Super stinking adorable, right? Super cute. Now, I cut this out for you guys. I didn't even use this except for to cut it out for you because I already have 2 different cupcake die sets. I didn't really need this one. So that's how that looks. And that's going to be $10 shipped for that set. Great little set, especially if you've got kids, school teachers, things like that. Perfect. And again, this is such a nice set, which is what I do with one of my cupcake dies, is on birthdays and stuff, I'll make little banners out of the cupcakes and hang them up. You know, just put happy birthday on the frosting part and I'll hang it up in the kitchen over the counters for different little birthdays and stuff like that. Love to do stuff like that for my family. Love, love, love. Okay, so there's that one. All right, this one is the, and I said, but that was Spellbinders Cupcake, $10 shipped. This one I actually reduced. The cheapest I could find it online is $25.50. It's from the new release. It's the Lawn Fawn Itty Bitty Polka Dot Background Die. How's that? I was asking $20 for it. I will go as low as $18.50 shipped on this. If you guys, if somebody wants it, grab it up. If not, I'm going to hold on to it. I ordered another background die with larger dots in it, which is why I'm selling this. This is a beautiful idea. I really, really like it, but I wanted it to be bigger dots, bigger polka dots in the background. Is my preference. So I did order a different one from another company, and that's the one I'm going to keep in my collection. But this is what it looks like. Super pretty. Really, really pretty. It just adds a nice little touch. Now I'm using, this is really heavy duty cardstock for this one, but you could use paper, you know, colored paper and make it thinner. That way you're not wasting your cardstock, and or even just use paper and color it with your distress markers. You know, super cute. So $18.50 for the Lawn Fawn Itty Bitty Polka Dot Background Die. And like I said, the cheapest I could find it on Hallmark Scrapbook was $25.50. All right, there's that one. This one I was asked to cut out. And just so you know, this one and this one look the same, pretty much. Okay, so I didn't cut this one out. So this one is called Square Round. This is the Spellbinder Square Round. It's $15 for the set. You're getting the round set of the scallops. I think I would call this more of a lacy scallop is what I would call it. I believe that's what it's actually called, lacy scallop. And you're going to get the square ones as well. This is a nice size card. If you do square cards, you're going to want this in your collection for sure. So I've been asked to cut it out. I wanted to show you how I use it, of course. So I use them, this is what they look like cut out. I always use them with a layer. So I would put any square that I had that would fit, which were all of them because squares are pretty universal, and I would layer it like this, or vice versa. This would be color, this would be white, and that's how I would use it. Super pretty, gives a nice elegant card look. So you could use it not only for critters, but you could use it for all your flowers, floral cards, things like that. That's mostly what I used it for, is when I was doing feminine type cards. Super pretty. So that's what that looks like. Of course, the round looks identical, only, you know, round. And those are $15 shipped. And then the ovals would look the same way, only in an oval, and I'll take out the pink before you get it. I'm holding two different things here. And then these ovals here coordinate with this. So you can add, not the biggest one, but the next one, you could put that on there and then continue missing one down. And you would have a, just like this one, you would have a, you know, an inner piece and an outer piece if you wanted it. And with that one, I'm throwing this in. Like I said, I did not buy this one. This was a gift during the Banner Birthday Challenge. I did use it twice, but it's just not something I would use again. Super big die, really pretty. If you're into silhouette die cutting, this is gorgeous. So that's going to be $15 shipped. Okay, the only wonky stitch dies that are left are these, and these are the Gina Marie designs. Last night I kept saying Gina K because I was so tired, and I always get my Ginas mixed up anyway. I love both of them. This is the Gina Marie Designs Wonky Stitched Circle set, okay? $7.50 shipped. These Wonky Stitch dies are awesome. The only one that I reach for now anymore is just my rectangles, and that's the only reason why I sold them, and I did end up with two sets, and I kept one of the rectangles in the Gina Marie Designs. I liked hers the best, so I kept those. So yeah, these are the circles. I didn't cut it out. You guys know what it is. The bonus to this is not only can you do just the stitching, but you can also cut it out. That really is a bonus. If you just want to do some, you know, if you want to frame a piece of work and not cut it out, that's a cool idea. I just never ever, I bought them, never used them, okay? Okay, the tonic dies. These are fancy dies. They are expensive dies. And this is a tonic 2-piece set. And you're getting the outside frame, the inside piece, which all of these cut out. They're all separate pieces that can be cut out. Another circle here, this nice little pattern right here, and then this inlay piece right here. So you can use one piece, two pieces, or all the pieces. It's up to you. Super pretty, nice size. Again, if you're into square cards, it's a must. I used these while I was making the Gorgeous Girls cards. Someday I'll catch you guys up. Guys, there's just not enough hour in my days. I really liked it as a fancy background. The reason I'm letting them go is because I'm really gonna just stick to my cleaner, more simpler cards. Easy breezy. I don't want to collect all this stuff, and I want to get back into the corner and out of the room. That's my plan. And I'm close. And then this is the rectangles. This is a gorgeous set. I absolutely adored this. I loved the fact that it gave you all of these little beautiful swirls and curves, but then it also gave you these square pieces in the center. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You can go back and look at a couple of my Gorgeous Girl cards, and you can see both of these dies. I used them both in cards, so you can find them there. $20 shipped. Okay, now this one is the Lawn Fawn scalloped circles. Really pretty scalloped circles. I have so many scalloped dies, circles, squares, rectangles. I have so many that I'm just weeding them down. Okay, that's all I'm doing here. So this one was the Lawn Fawn set, and this one was a Spellbinder set. This one is square. Again, a must if you're doing square cards. It's a great layering tool. Again, you can add that on top of a, do I have a square die here? I do. Let's just see which one will fit. That one, you could do that one. Right? You could layer that right on top of that, have a nice scallop behind your regular square. That's going to give you a perfect panel front for your card. I absolutely loved these. Absolutely. I have, like I said, I have so many square. The ones that I've gone with for my ovals, I've gone with the tonic I've got the tonic ones now that have replaced these. They're a little bit smaller scalloped. So that's what I've replaced it with. So that's why I'm letting these go. And that's going to be $20 shipped. Okay, so that is the update on this one. If you're interested, please email me. Only don't put it in the comments. I hate hurting people's feelings, but I'm not going to respond if it's in the comments. You've got to email me. Email address is below. And then once I have said it's yours, when you see it's yours in a follow-up email, go ahead and pay promptly. Yesterday I had a couple of people that waited a few hours to pay, and there were people waiting. I don't like to do that. If there's somebody right behind you wanting to purchase this, I don't like to make people wait for an answer and think they might get it when they end up not getting it. So please pay promptly, and I will get that last Destash up this evening. And if I'm not going to get it up, I'll put a little notation on this one stating that it'll be on what day it'll be. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for participating and supporting this channel. And I will see you soon for a few cards. Bye.